everyone, welcome back to my Project 13. I'm on lunch again, beautiful day in Portland, Oregon. It's about 70 degrees, blue sky, cirrus clouds, drinking a Coca-Cola. I'm going to have some ribs for lunch. But really quick, day before the announcement of both Nexus devices, the Nexus by LG, the 5X, and Huawei Nexus P6, starting at, for the 32 gig variant, at $499. Okay, non-removable battery, 3450 milliamp battery. It's got a Quad HD AMOLED screen, basically the same AMOLED screen that the Note 5 has. That is what they're saying. What doesn't make me happy about this device, at $499, it doesn't have SD card expansion. Sure, they start out with a 32, then a 64, then 128 gig internal storage. But for those of us who can't afford that device and can maybe pick up the 32, you still want that expansion on a device that's going to cost you $499. But I understand that's the way some devices are going. You look at your Samsung devices, okay? So I understand. It does have a 13 megapixel shooter. It does have optical image stabilization, 5 megapixel on the front. Like I said, it's got a Quad HD. So the screen should be beautiful. I mean, the black should be black on it. The blue should be blue. So if you're into watching a lot of like sci-fi movies, they're going to look fabulous on that screen. So at 1440 by 2560, I think it is, should be gorgeous. But then let's drop down to the LG Nexus device. It's only going to have a 1080p. So that should have been at least a Quad HD. No SD card. Should have had that. At least for $379 for the 16 gig variant. No expansion. So up the specs a little bit. Okay, so it does have the 808 processor. The Huawei has the 810. So as far as the latest and greatest in processing power, you're going to have that on both these devices. But why LG didn't include at least a Quad HD or an SD card? It's got a 2700 milliamp battery. I mean, that should have had at least a 3000 milliamp battery, even 32. So I'm torn between the two. I have enough money to get two devices for at least $400 each. But if I get the Huawei device, then I can only get one for right now, at least till the holidays. So I kind of threw the specs in there. I didn't go through all of them. You can get those online. Go to GSM Arena. They'll give you detailed spec by spec. What should I bring in? What are you thinking of bringing in? Or are you saying, forget it, I'm not going to spend the money on something like that. The Moto X is just fine. The Nexus 6 is just fine. Or whatever you're using is just fine. And remember what I said about my last video. It's who we are individually, after we do our research, what we want to spend our money on. And it's got to suit us fine at the end of the day, and we got to be happy with that choice. For me, I can do it for the channel. I can do it for me and enjoy the device, and I know that I always have somewhere to sell devices. At some point, I'd love to keep all my devices. I get a little jealous when I see some of the other reviewers who get promo devices or devices sent to them for free as gifts, and they got like 30 of them laid out in front of them. But you know what? That is what it is. This is how I run the show until one day, hopefully, I'll be able to get that notoriety and get something in like that for free. And it'll help me out. But for right now, it's what I do. And if I bring in one of these devices, it's probably what I'll end up doing. You know, selling them down the road, which is fine. I still get to enjoy them for a period. So what one should I enjoy? Which one's worth the money to bring in? Should I bring the LG device and then pick up something else? Or should I just bring in the Huawei device and not be able to pick up something else until the beginning of the year? So you let me know what you're thinking about, what maybe I should do. I need your help. Give me your honest opinion. Not because you just really want, but if you're in my position, what should I bring in? And then you can tell me what you'd rather see. So, I mean, that's cool too. You know, openness on this channel is awesome. I've had nothing but great support and great feedback. In the last 2 weeks, it's just gotten amazing. So, need your help here. Is it the LG Nexus 5X or is it the Huawei Nexus P6? Both no SD card. That bums me out. Really bums me out. I'm getting used to this whole non-removable battery thing, but no expansion on memory, especially if you can only afford a 16 gig variant or a 32 gig variant. I don't know. Let me know. My Project 13, thanks for watching. I'm going to be off here coming up soon, so I'll be doing my final take on the Moto X, my final review, and I'll be saying a little stuff about the Nexus 6. So, as always, God bless. Have a great day, whether it's raining, snowing, sunshiny, whatever. It's a good day to be alive. My Project 13, God bless. Out.